Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to the recap today. I want to go over my trades and show you my result. So, just like every morning, I come to my station and I open up my gap scanner. And let me do that for you right now. Let's see, where did it go? Maybe it's hiding behind this. Yep, right here. Okay, cool. Let me move that here for now and bring that up. So every morning I come in and I look at my scanner. Right now this is for the current time, but let me go ahead and change that to the time for pre-market. Let's change it to 6:15 a.m. So now this morning the stock was looking, the gappers were looking just like this. So this morning, as we see, huge HUGE was gapping up 279%. I couldn't find the float on trade ideas, so I still kept it on watch, but I think it was low float. Let me see if I can just find it real quick. Let's see. Let's see, maybe Yahoo Finance. Yahoo Finance for HUGE. Yeah, let's see. Float. We can come back to it later. I'll try to find it later. But anyways, it wasn't on my trade ideas here, but I still kept it on watch, right? So huge was on watch. SECO was on watch. WISA was on watch. And I was kind of watching GSUM, but it was towards the end of my list. MARA was on watch because of yesterday, but today it had a good amount of volume. And also SAVA as well. Yeah, so as you can see, SAVA did pretty good. But let me go ahead and pull up my broker account. So this morning, I ended up with $252, which is very good for me. So I stuck to my plan, stuck to my trades, and I made the plan and traded my plan, and I let the trades come to me, right? So no FOMO, no nothing. So let's start off with HUGE, since that was like our first one that was gapping. Where did it go? Yeah, let's start off with HUGE, right? So if we pull up HUGE, look what happened. All the way from $14, right? Let me see if I can. All the way from $14. Man, this sucks. This is not even a pencil. Let's get out an arrow. Yeah, let's get out an arrow. Okay, so all the way from $14, right? All the way to $10. That's $4 of loss if you got stuck in that halt, right? Or if you didn't sell fast enough. I mean, you lost $4 per share, or even more actually, up to $9.47 if you kept on holding from here. So that's $4 loss per share. That's huge. This is why I don't like to trade pre-market, guys. If you were trading pre-market, this thing got halted in pre-market. So even when the bell rang, this was still halted, and I believe almost 50 seconds later, that's it. That's when it resumed and it tanked, and it got halted again, resumed, tanked, halted, resumed, tanked. Same thing until it bottomed out here, and then it tried to recover VWAP and it didn't. And look what happened. Just kept going down. Look, broke down even more. This is why you got to be careful, guys. You just can't get in on a stock just because it's going up. You got to have a plan. You got to make sure your plan makes sense, right? So trade your own plan. Don't trade other people's plan. All I can do is show you what I trade and what makes sense to me, and hopefully you can learn something from that. So that was that. I didn't trade HUGE at all. So the stock that I traded today was SAVA, right? SAVA. SAVA opened up at 238. So I got in for a red to green move. So let's pull that up. Let's pull up SAVA. There we go. Right. The stock opened up around this area right here. And I got in for anticipating for the break of the red to green move. And that's what happened here, right? Let me close this. So I got in at 236, sold some at 240, then got out break even and made some money on that stock, right? And then I got in at WISA, which let's pull up over here and see. It opened up at 338, and I got in literally for a red to green move, I think it was. Yeah, red to green move, right? So I got in 338 and sold some at 342, then bought some at 360 for the break of this part right here. And then I think I sold a little bit too early. And then, yeah, I bought more and then I sold literally a cent later. It was looking a little weak, but obviously it took off without me. But that's okay. I can't, catch every single trade. So, and that's fine. I don't want to catch every single trade either. I only want to catch quality trades with the least amount of risk possible. So, and then I got out pretty much and made some money on that as well, $72. And then got in again in SAVA at 250. So let me show you that real quick. So 250 is going to be around this area right here. Right? This is the next inflection point. As you can see, it tried to break, a few times, but it didn't. So that's when I knew when this breaks, it's going to be huge. And that's what happened. That was a key point. Look, I got in for the break at 250, sold some at 257, bought again at 260, and sold, most of it at 259, and then I got out for the rest. Lost, $3, but I still made money on it. So I sold obviously, too early on that when I got in for the break of 260. It's a good thing I also got out because look, it went down a lot more. Imagine if I sold down here, right? So it's better to get out, and cut your losses fast. You can always come back in. Look what happened later, because this was the point that it needed to break, was this area right here, which was 265-ish. So it broke that and it took off from there. Let's see what happened. So I got in again at 264 and 265. I got out and then got out again at 263. I just got stopped out because I tried to get in, I think, around this area right here, and got stopped out and then tanked. And then I just stopped watching it. I should have kept watching it, but whatever. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. And then I got in read at 112, and then got out, broke even 112 as well. And let me show you which area I was looking at, which was this area right here. It actually failed, right? I was getting in for around this area right here. I got out, broke even, and it failed. But it came back later and took off. So the right idea, but wrong timing. So that's what I'm learning sometimes, that lately I've been seeing if the stock doesn't take off from the point that you're interested in, eventually later on, it usually comes back and takes off later on. But it's not guaranteed, but the key thing here is to keep it on watch still. So, and then it came back to SAVA again. Bought at 3, sold some at 305, sold my remaining at 311, which was good. And I'll show you that part. At that point, that was for the break of the pre-market high, I believe, right here. So pre-market high was 298, 297. So I got in for the break of 3, and it took off from there. So that was my last trade. Usually trades like this are a bit more riskier, just because, it started from here at 228 and came up all the way to 297. So it's just a bit more riskier, I think. The more successful trades are right to green move, right? So, I mean, when it comes all the way here, it's most likely to come right back down, right? So that's why you got to watch level 2 very, very closely to make sure that the move and the plan is in favor of you. So, yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Today was a good day for me. I consider this as a home run trade. And yeah, I stuck to my plan. But then again, I'm going to remind you guys over and over, do not chase stocks. Look at this. This thing was up over 200%. But look, the way it just tanked. I mean, people lost so much money on this, I'm sure. And I feel bad, right? This is why, you got to learn from your mistakes and improve on them if you really want to make day trading a career. So, yeah, that's it from me. Other than that, subscribe to my channel, watch all my recaps, and subscribe to my Twitter channel as well. I post my watch list there in the morning usually. So for example, check this out. So this morning I put 3 hours ago the stocks that I was looking at, right? And I actually mentioned HUGE to be careful on it in pre-market around like 615, I think. Um, and it tanked. So, yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow.